Hey my people, how you doing? I hope you're having a damn good day. I'm going to be showing you guys the Erik Ten Hag tactics that I've been using currently on my Twitch channel. The link is in the description if you are wondering. So you can see these tactics in action. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you those tactics. I think they work really well, and I hope we sign Ten Hag in real life. That would be amazing, great for the channel as well. But yeah, we're going to hop into those tactics. So as you can see right here, we've got Sancho, Ronaldo, Anthony, Fernandez, Fred, Basuma, Mazraoui, Akanji, Varane, of course, big man Varane, gotta love him. Grimaldo and David De Gea, along with Rashford, Van der Beek on the bench. Of course, he is going to get a chance in this team with Erik Ten Hag, of course. McTominay, Sanchez, Telles, Lindelof, and Sam Johnson, as well as the likes of Jonathan David, Diego Dallo, Brandon Williams, Tuanzebe, and a few other people that are... yeah, they're noteworthy. Cool. So let's hop into these tactics. We'll have a look right here, right now. As for the defensive pressure, you want it to be, well, pressure on heavy touch. So you wait for the team, the opposition really, to make the mistake. You pounce on that mistake and you make them pay for it because, you know why? Because you're sick as shit and Erik Ten Hag is lit as hell. And it's just a very Ajax thing to do. You wait for the opposition to make a mistake and then you pounce on that. So it makes sense. As for width, you want it to be quite narrow. This is because your wingers are going to be stay wide but then coming back on defense. So your wingers will provide you the great... opportunity to defend the opposition's fullbacks or potentially the opposition winger from crossing, as well as your fullbacks, of course. So that's set on 20. Okay. As for depth, and of course you can vary far or change these a bit between 20 and 30 or 20 and 40, depending on the team you're playing. Of course, if you're playing a Man City, you don't really want your depth to be on 30 or 90. You'd rather have it on 70. Okay, that makes sense. If you're playing against Tottenham, who sit back quite a bit, you might want your depth on 90. It's not that deep, you know. But this is what I've set it on, and then I do change it from time to time, but this is the default settings, of course. 90 for the depth, so, you know, you can't have a slow centre back, you can't have no damn Harry Maguire in the team. And what this does is allows you to win the ball back a lot faster, allows you to have more men forward. And like I say, you win the ball back, you have more passing options as well when you're attacking. And you can recycle the ball and you just wait for those moments to present themselves for you to score a goal. As for the offensive lineup, we have a slow build-up. So you, like I said, you don't want to rush things. You don't want to spray 60-yard passes that might not get to the opposition or might not get to the player, and then the opposition intercepts it. So you want to have a slow build-up. Wait for those passes. Pass the ball around the back potentially. Get a few touches with your CDM, with your midfield, you know, make sure that you run that midfield. As for transgression, one possession, so like I say, you don't want to waste possession. The whole point of Erik Ten Hag's system is he lends the ball back to the opposition when they lose it, and then he takes it back swiftly, and that's what the players are here to do. So yeah, possession-based game, looking for those passes, those easy passes in and around the box, and then eventually a chance will present itself, and that's when you go full ham ape shit with Cristiano Ronaldo and you bang goals in. Anyway, as for width, you want that set on 30. Like I say, wingers are stay wide, so they're going to provide a lot of your width for you with whipping and crosses and so on. As for players in the box, it's going to be set on 7, so it's either going to be Ronaldo and the opposite winger that's not crossing the ball, Bruno Fernandez, and potentially a late run from Fred. So those are your players in the box. As for corners, you want that set on 4, as well as for free kicks. As for roles, we've got Bruno Fernandez being a GOAT and being the damn captain. So, just thought I'd advertise that because it's not Harry Maguire. As we would start off here, David De Gea, he's going to come for crosses and be a super keeper. For the whole Ten Hag system, especially with the high depth that you're going to be playing with, you need a keeper to be off his line as soon as possible and cover that back two, essentially. So, it works out quite well. David De Gea in real life, not the best at this. Not the best at distribution, but in the game he's quite damn solid, so let me not get too far ahead of myself. For your fullbacks, they're going to be on the exact same instructions. They're going to be on inverted, so they're going to be making inverted runs to your wingers, allowing for your wingers to find an easy pass inside and them to get off a better crossing opportunity. They also do tend to exchange a lot more passes with your midfield sitting two of Fred and Basuma, so that's quite nice. And as you can see here, inverted as well. For Basuma, he is your only holding midfielder in this team, so you're kind of playing like a 4-3-3 with Basuma being the base of the midfield. But he's going to sit in front of that back to protect them, sweep up all the bullshit that he has to deal with, and just be a great guy. He's going to do all the dirty work in this team. So we got him on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, as well as cover center. So it makes sense. He's going to be there, sitting in front of that back two, and making everything happen, or not happen, I should say, for the opposition. As for Fred, he's going to be the box-to-box big man, little man. He's got a lot of goals, by the way, in the career mode. Like, just the ability of Fred is unmatched. True goat to the game. Anyway, we've got him on get in the box, of course, and then cover center as well. So he's just going to be running up and down and all around in the midfield, intercepting balls left, right, and center. So that works out quite well. As for Bruno's biggest problem in real life is the fact that he does too much. He tries to do too much, and he's everywhere instead of the place he actually needs to be. This keeps him in check, believe me. So, first instruction, come back on defense. He can help out a bit. Second instruction, get into the box. You want him in the box. He does tend to sweep up the loose balls. So, if the ball ricochets off Ronaldo's forehead, it's normally going to fall to damn near Bruno Fernandes for a quick tap-in or an absolute pinger. Yeah. Don't say stick, don't say free roam or drift wide, it's stick to position. That's what your job is, Bruno Fernandes, and normal interceptions. As for Jadon Sancho and Anthony, both same instructions as well. Come back on defense and stay wide. You want them running along the baseline, running along the touchline, running at defenders, whether it's the fullback, the centre back, the CDM, whoever. You want them running at them and trying to expose them, get the cross and whip those balls into potentially a Cristiano Ronaldo for them to score goals. And you also have them get into the box, of course. This is a very attacking set of tactics, and the more goal scorers in the box, the better. So, yeah. And as you can see here, exactly the same. Come back on defense, stay wide, get into the box. Now, for the big man, Cristiano Ronaldo, these set of tactics get the best out of him. He's a 37-year-old dude who is still at the top of his game, of course, but he is aging, and FIFA 22 does expose him a bit. But we've got him on stay central, get in behind, and stay forward. He's going to be the focal point for all counter-attacks. He's going to be your focal point in attack. And the fact that he's telling him to stay central, not drift wide, not waste unnecessary stamina, and get behind, it works out so well for him. So, yeah. And of course, it's a shameless plug moment. Check out the YouTube channel, which you are on already. Check out the Twitch channel, of course. Link is in the description down below. Hit me up with a follow if you would like to, of course. And these are my tactics that I'm using. So, you'll check those out in action ASAP. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great damn day. Also, if you would like to hit the like button, that'd be great. If you don't, I don't care. So I'm going to go stream